Testing 1, 2, 3. 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 1, 2, 3. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. It is I, Professor Craft, back here once again in my All the Mods 9 world. Little series I like to call All the Derps. So, yeah, we were learning more about Applied Energistics yesterday and automating more create, and that's what's on tap today. So first we'll take a quick look at what we did yesterday and then talk a little bit about what we're going to do today. I didn't really do much off camera. I did a couple of things. So actually, first, I'm going to show you that. Okay, let's get to it. Sorry, me again. Just quick break. I'd like to ask, if you don't mind, please subscribe to the channel. It is 100% free, does not cost anything, and it really helps me out, helps us grow. My goal is 100 subscribers, and we're going to have something special when we hit 100. So tell a friend. Okay, bye. No, not bye. It's not bye. All right, let's take a look at what I did off camera. First, I have put a lot of these demagnetizers around because I'm tired of like crushed things and charcoal appearing in my inventory. So hopefully we've nailed that down. Secondly, I have sped these wheels up here massively. I added the motors on there. I had to run wires, although I think I've since fixed that problem. So, but you know, it works. So I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. And yeah. And I did put a load of raw ore in there. I think mainly iron and zinc. Iron and zinc. So let's get it pressed. It presses it much quicker, but it, you know, we have a lot to go through. I think we still have over 100,000 iron in the system. They have 1 million. 1 million raw iron. Oh no. All right. So, yeah, power-wise, what did I do? Well, I realized that the whole issue that I was having with those ender gates was because what I was putting down was something called an ender cell. That's what I had. I even made a niotic one today thinking that would help. But it's a cell. It's just a battery. It doesn't transmit power wirelessly. All I have that is a ender cell was this starter one, which I guess I took down. So that's why those gates were not getting any power. So now we have a spirited ender cell. It's even better than a niotic. And I threw some extra, if you put the batteries in here, it just increases the energy capacity. This is 1.6 billion forge energy. So I also went ahead and put the two-dimensional cells in here. They're all being fed by this reactor. One of these is on channel 3, the other one's on channel 4. Channel 4, of course, is for quarry, and channel 3 is just general base power. So this is still doing work. It generates between 20 and 25,000 arc per tick. It's using all the power it generates to fill up that cell, but that's okay. All right, what else did I do? I think that might be it. If I think of anything else that we did, I'll let you know. So this was the big kahuna, the big kahuna burger of our accomplishments yesterday. This is a 5-way super smelter. The raw ore gets set on the depot, half stack at a time. We could speed that up and get smelted 5 ways with 5 max speed fans, all blowing all at once. Ooh, someone came to visit. Open! Howdy doodly indeed. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. That's for you. I decided to have a quick stream. I was just recapping some stuffs that we did yesterday. This was the big one. This is this 5-way super smelter. It smelts 32 ore. I don't know, in a second or two. Look, there's 32. There's 32. Yeah. But, you know, we have so much ore to smelt, it's probably just going to keep going forever. 1.3 million copper, 1 million iron. How much gold? Gold is probably a lot less. Okay, 1,000 more gold. So it's definitely been chewing through the gold. Then we have 100,000 uranium. So, yeah. It's doing work. Now, we have automated all this stuff here today. What I was thinking we might want to do, I don't know. I could automate bulk smoke. Oh gosh, no! Oh no! Oops, I cast a spell. That's embarrassing. Oh, one other thing I did. Notice my hearts? They're purple and blue. I upped my extra hearts a little more. With the what is this mod called? It's called Bobbly Heart Canisters. I take that off. We can take a look at it. Superhero, welcome back. I appreciate you coming back again, a repeat customer. Open is here as well. We're just recapping a few things. This is another new thing I did off camera. I had 10 of the red hearts and a couple of the yellow hearts. I maxed out the yellow hearts and I added my first green heart. These just give you extra hearts. And it's pretty cool. So I have I already had too many, but now I have more than too many. More than too many. Open says hello. Yeah, come on in. Hero stopped by for the first time yesterday, and we had a nice chat about Applied Energistics and mods and whatnot. So we're gonna do some more automation. I have to say, one thing about this I'm not crazy about is how big it is. Part of me wants to tear it down and do it over again. Oh, you get married! Nice! Congratulations! I remember when I got married, people kept asking me, are you nervous? And I'd say no. And then someone asks, oh, you're getting married, congrats, are you nervous? And after a while I'm just like, well, should I be nervous? Maybe I should be nervous. You feel stressed? I'm sorry you feel stressed. This is a no stress zone. Oh. I had a really good day today. 3 good things happened today. 2 of which I'm not going to talk about, but one of them is how to get a new washing machine. And it arrived yesterday, and the delivery guy brought me outside to show me that it was dented. And we'd already waited weeks for this thing, so I'm like, I'll just take a photo of it, and you know, maybe they can do something for me. and I called them today, and they gave me a nice discount. The washer works fine. It just has a dent. So nervous but stressed. It's all right. You'll get through it. You know, it's yeah. My wedding day, I had a 104-degree fever. That's Fahrenheit for my friends over the pond. Yeah, so I don't remember much of it. Extremely high fever. I had to call my doctor from the honeymoon suite and get some medicine. So my honeymoon wasn't great. My wife and I joked that I have to take a honeymoon after the honeymoon. Oh, did you see that? I have all these things in here. Why? Why? That is perfect. Thank you so much for playing the blurb sound. That's awesome. That was on the nose. the old tuba cheer. I love that. I want to learn to play the tuba just so I can play that tune. Oh, one more thing that's a little new. It's not that big of a deal, but over here, where I have my wireless access point, so I can access my system remotely. This used to be just a infinity card, which allows me to access it within the same dimension. I went ahead and upgraded it to the full dimension card so we can use it when we're in the end and other places. I just think it'd be better. I had to make 3 more, and then I had to get a couple more Nether Star. I just went and killed the Wither a few times. I am now thinking, like, what can we do to kind of automate Nether Stars a little bit more? And I have an idea, but I need to give it a little bit more thought. There are different things that we can do. We could progress into industrial for going, and there's an item there called the Wither Builder, which really makes it easy. But what I'm thinking we could do is we do a 2-stage system. We do 1 stage that builds the Wither out of the soul sand and wither skulls, and then it would immediately fall through a portal into a killing chamber. And I think that might be cool. So yeah, something that we'll have to work on. But we want to build some more automated systems here. I want to build a bulk washer. I think for the bulk washer, I think maybe what I'm going to do is do this one as like I was saying we could do yesterday. So I'm thinking we're going to have a line of belts. And I might even make it where I can split the belts to make it even faster. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's get 10 fans, 1 on each side. And we could actually put them on the bottom also. That's probably smart, just to really speed it up. So 5, so 10, so we'll need 20 encased fans. And we'll need some belts and all that good stuff. So let's get the fans crafting first. Oh, look, we had 8. We had 8 ready to go. Probably will need this chain drive as well. So what did I say? We need 20, so we need 12 more. I think if my math is not terribly wrong. And there we go. And let's get some shafts and cogs and things of that nature. Probably go ahead and get these trapdoors. Are these the same? Yeah, okay. Just checking. What else do we need? We might need those. Oh, we will need the brass funnels to do the splitting. We'll probably need some cogs, and we will need motors. We'll probably need to craft some more motors. For this, we're not going to do depots, but I'm going to take some depots just in case. I'll take the wrench. And what else? shafts. Oh, oops. Totally gonna have to make more shafts. Let's just get 100 of those. That should be fairly quick. What about belts? 32 belts is more than enough. So I'm gonna actually take my sword off my hotbar here, and I will get some temporary blocks here. Hey, andesite is kind of on brand for the create mod. All right, so if we start it, I guess we'll start it here. We want to go down to, now this is going to be a washing station, so the fans are going to go here, and then they're going to be water sitting on top of them. And like I said, we're going to have the fans going on it. Okay, that's not right. The fans are going to be going on it from below. Yeah, we don't, if you hold shift, it reverses how it places the block. In this case, we want the fans to be facing up. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wire these up. And if we think about this too, so we're also gonna have fans here. Okay. And then we're gonna have fans here. Did I only make this 4 wide? I think I did. Can you count much? All right, so that is going to be good. Good. Apparently don't know how to place blocks properly. There we go. All right, so the ones here, those can all be operated together like that. I'm trying to think, like, is there an elegant way that I can tie this power together? Oh, and then we're gonna have main belt kind of go here. Maybe should have had this start 1 out from where it is, but I think it'll be okay. The last time I kind of placed everything and then worried about how to power. This time I'm gonna kind of try to worry about how to power it as we go, basically. Okay, and then we need some in the back here. All right, so that is going to tie all those together. And let me think about this. I think actually want to bring this 1 more here. So that is going to go over here. That is going to go over, oops, here. And then I like to have this part of the belt is where this is where the input is going to be. So we'll go from a single belt where it'll get split right here. And the way that it'll get split is using these brass funnels. That is not what I want. I want a brass tunnel. All right. I don't know if I know how to make those. I might have to teach it. Yeah, we're gonna have to teach it. Okay, we like teaching recipes. So I'm gonna select the recipe. it knows how to make all these components, so this should be fairly simple. So we just take our pattern, go over here. We are going to probably have to build some more crafting multi-blocks. For now. Okay, now you should be able to craft tunnels. I'm going to just get 10. That's more than enough, but really actually only need 2. All right, great. So we're going to put this there and this there. All right, so I think we're going to need to have this in our hand. All right, so distribution method. So if I click, right click and hold. So right now it's to split. You can do force split. I'm not sure what that means. Round robin. We actually talked about round robin before. Force round robin. Prefer nearest, randomize, synchronize inputs. We want to do split, which it's the default. So what that will mean is when the inputs come in here and go in the first tunnel, it'll split them evenly. So it'll split them in half. The stacks will be split in half, and they'll go across these belts, thus making it, you know, more efficient. All right, that's what we want. And then at the other end here, I think we're just going to get probably just a regular chest. I think oak chest will be fine. Like this. Oh, that's not what I want. I want them to be a double chest. Why will it not? Oh, these are sophisticated stored. Okay. Okay. Well, we need some chests. Just some regular chests. Actually, we actually could use 4 of these. The sophisticated storage chests are upgradable chests. You can make them into iron chests, diamond chests, what have you. But they are not something that we need right now. Now, I'm going to do these as funnels. Because A, we can have them filtered, and B, they can take in a stack at a time. All right, so next, I'm going to put another one here. So now, if theoretically, if I put a motor like here, it should drive all this stuff. Okay. We may not want this to go max speed. So I'm going to have it go, I think I'm going to have it go 116. And we might actually need to have the central belts go at a different speed. Like we might not be able to join it all together like this. We'll find out. We'll find out. And now we need a gate. I think for this one, I'm just going to use one of the hard gates. This is a little bit of a lower tier one. Let's put it over here. All right. So that's still pretty fast. I have a sneaking feeling. Oh, you know what? We have a problem. There has to be... Well, actually, I might be able to waterlog these. Let me see. Let me see if that will work. Oh, have we not taught you how to make buckets? Guess we have not taught you how to make buckets. Verily, we shall teach thee. So many recipes. I need a lot of buckets. It's a beautiful thing, chat. Now, what we can do... Actually, we could teach it how to make water buckets, come to think of it. Uses of that. think I could do this recipe. Yep. And this system has unlimited water and unlimited cobble in it. So now I should be able to just get 12 buckets of water. Is it working? I don't think it's working. It says that it has 12 buckets available. Can't store oh. Huh. What is it doing? Why is it cancel? All right, we may have to make a little bit of fluid storage. I'm not exactly sure what the problem is there. Actually, I think there's a fluid drawer. There it is. All right, let's go and add this fluid drawer into our system. And we'll set this up as being for water. 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 I'll just put it right there. Actually, I should probably put some water in here and lock it so that it doesn't end up trying to put something else in it. There we go. Okay, you have a bucket of water. Very good for you. And now let's... Oops, wrong button. All right, let's lock it first. Okay, good. All right, so we've linked it up. All right, I think actually that will fix the problem now, right? We should just be able to get, oops. We should be able to just get 12 buckets of water. See if that works. I think it's still not working. Let me just check setting back here. Okay, that's set to highest priority. Bidirectional, that's what it should be. I don't know why this crafting recipe is not working. It's got the water. But whatever, that's fine. Oh. Can we not? I guess you... I don't know. I don't know how that's supposed to work. I would say that doesn't work. Not in any useful way. So we're just gonna do the old-fashioned way. I'll just get 3. Once again, yeah, the trombone whammy. There you go. Fun fact, I played the trombone for many years. Okay. All right, so we're not sure if this is gonna work. All right, so I want to see if this washing is gonna work. So I guess I'm gonna get like some sand. It just went right by it without doing anything. I'm surprised that this did not stop it from going, but okay. Yeah, we're just gonna say that it's gonna work, and we're just gonna hope for the best. And you know what else we're gonna do? We're gonna put the extra 2 buckets away because it's annoying. We're not gonna put all of the buckets away. We can keep one of them on us. It's gonna be a mess to clean up if it doesn't work, chat. Now the ones at the bottom are not active yet, so we're not going to get the full speed that we'll be able to get once this is all finished. Maybe I should have put the water closer. Okay, so that's all good. All right, now we need to just wire up these. Oh, and if you didn't know, I can just breathe underwater indefinitely. All right, let me think. I think we could come down from there. We're gonna need some gearboxes. Great. Wrong button. I think it's still trying to make those things. Let's cancel it. Gearbox. That's probably not enough total, so we're just gonna get 10 more of those. Just chilling with your Dr. Pepper. Hey, that's the way to do it. I'm chilling with my caffeine-free Sam's Cola. All right, so if I do that, then we get a vertical one. I think it's facing the right way. Nope. Wow, we need more shafts, eh? Wrong button. Guess we'll take those out in case we need them. Wow, did I really use up that many? Oh, probably because of all the things I've been making. Yeah, it's kind of a basic building block. Okay, let's put these on first. Okay, that's gonna power all of those. And then we're gonna take it from here over here. And then we're gonna put, ready to place it there. Here, 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 and here. Okay, I think that they are all powered up. You know, I should probably put a light down there. Let me go. All right. Now, shall we test this again? I think we shall. Let me just get a piece of clay. So what I'm going to do is just temporarily, I'm going to set the filter on here so that it will only allow clay to go through. There we go. Made your own mod pack on CurseForge. Oh, cool. That's pretty neat. Did it take you a lot of time? I think it's working. Ah, that's a problem. Oh, that's a problem. We need to move these forward one. That's okay. That's not, you know, as problems go, that's not the worst thing at all. Because it needs to be able to act, you know, be active on it. Try it one more time. I mean, honestly, these belts just are going too fast. I think. Okay, have the belts. No, that's like the opposite of what I want. That's not good. Hey, can I right? Oops. Oh, well, that is not what I wanted to do. If we go out one past the belt. There is a way to just extend it. Okay. Okay, so those are going full speed. Now wait, where are they connecting to those? Oh, here. Shoot. I think we can still do this. It'll just have to be a little bit different. This is the joy of trial and error. Alright, so now I'm gonna need to make some. Oh no, I'm good on belts. Wait, no, that's not gonna work. Alright, yeah, and then we put that there, and then we go from here to here. right, well, we wired up all of our dumb belts again. And now these belts are still good. Yeah, it's meant for a server right now. Use Aeternos, yeah. Aeternos is cool. I mean, you know, you can get a free server, basically. Let me think about this here. I think we probably want to do gearboxes here. And of course, that's going backwards. But if I put it here, all right, good. Now we just need to drive the main belts, which I think we could do with just a motor right in here. Of course, we facing into a wall, so we got to come down here so we can set the. So shift right click. This we want it to be going clockwise. Let's start it. I don't know. Let's start it at 32 and see how that works. That's pretty slow, but I think that might be a good speed. So this belt can go super fast. The only thing I'm not sure is if stuff will get hung up over there. Let's get some more sand. Oh, actually, let's put an input. So we're gonna have a chest here. I think actually a single chest is fine. Now we need to reverse that. See the little arrow? That's sucking in, so we need to reverse that, like so. Do I have any sand in here? I do not. Nix! Hey, welcome in! Oh, don't. There we go. Wow, we got a full house tonight. I sure picked a good night to just, you know, do a rando stream. All right, so sand. We're messing with more create here. I'm just gonna put a bunch in here because I want to be able to judge how well this is all working. And it's not the worst thing in the world if we end up with a bunch of clay. Alright, so that's all coming out. I think we could probably slow down the belts some more. It's not doing it quite as fast as I guess it's doing it pretty fast. I can't tell if the ones underneath are working properly. Let me get down here. I check YouTube a bit to see if any is streaming. Oh, nice. Oh, these are going the wrong way. Okay, that's a problem we need to fix. All right, let's. I have to do a little bit more digging. Well, I appreciate it. All right, so the problem is, let me think about this. I think if I just replace these belts here with cogs, when you go from one cogwheel to another, it reverses the gears. And then if you place it in the wrong place, then that's just wrong. I think. Can I even tell if they're... Yes! Alright, let's go back up here. Wow, it's... I mean, I would say it's pretty quick. Let's slow the speed of the belt down a little more. That's at 32. Let's take it down. I'm gonna actually take it down. Well, actually, no. Let's just take it down to 16. Yeah, that's pretty slow. Oh, I keep going to the wrong place. We're gonna have so little sand and so much clay. All right, let's watch it. It's definitely at a better speed. Would be great is if it turns into clay by the time it reaches the end, but it's not quite there, but it's pretty close. I can accept that. We could actually put another set of fans on the top, but I don't think we need to be that crazy. All right, I'm gonna slow it down a little bit more. Let's slow it down to 10. You like my music? Yeah, I decided, you know, I was in such a good mood tonight. I decided to, normally I do the chill EDM station, but tonight I went back to my old standby, which is happy EDM. That's what the station called. This is Pretzel Rocks. All right, now let's see. Will it get converted by the time it reaches the end here? Yes. Okay, that's what we want to see. That's perfect. This is exactly the right speed. So we have the fans running at like ludicrous speed, and then we have the belts that go past the fans going at a much slower speed, so that basically anything moving through here should be fully converted by the time it reaches here. And in fact, we can clear these filters and it shouldn't matter. We shouldn't get any sand in here. Basically anything that gets dumped in here that's able to be converted should be converted pretty easily. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this water. And we're gonna run some wire underneath here. All right, so we're gonna need, now we're gonna need the AE stuff. So we're gonna need some cable. And we're gonna need exporter, no, not exporter, pattern provider, possibly 2. And we're gonna need, what else? We're gonna need importer, and we're gonna need acceleration cards. That's a red stem card. Let's make some more of those. Where are they? Oh, that was weird. Do you know there's an enchantment to make your pickaxe not break stuff instantly? Oh, what is that called? I think Miner's Fervor kind of does that, right? That's an annoying feature when it breaks stuff instantly. It sounds good in practice, but in reality, I don't think it's that great. We might need some more of this cable, actually. All right, so we're going to put one pattern provider here. And I'm going to put another pattern provider there. Why 2? Because we might end up, you can only put 9 patterns in a pattern provider. We may have more than 9 recipes that we want to use the washer. We might not have more, but we might have more. I don't know, chat. I don't know how it's going to work out. Network booting, device online, device online. All right, so next we got to run this wire down to the other side. I guess we'll just run it from over here. So here we're going to have an importer. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 importers on here, even though strictly speaking we don't need that many. It's definitely a double-edged sword having that insta-break. You know what that expression means? If a sword was double-edged, then you cut when you're swiping one way, on the forehand, and then you cut on the backhand. But I like to think that what it means is the blade of the sword is edged, and then the handle that you hold it with is edged too. So it's like you have to be very careful swinging that sword. All right, those are good. I'll just double check that they're online. Device online, okay, that's a good sign. Probably already cleared out, yeah. All right, we need some actual stone, not andesite. I have so much andesite in here. The reason I haven't gotten rid of it yet is because I know it's going to be a pain doing so. I can just kind of fill all this stuffs in. Oh, I can't put a block there. I guess we should just put the blocks here, right? Yeah. And we'll do our little hidden door thing there again. Okay. I mean, it's basic, but it works. Miner's Fervor. Okay, yeah. That might be worth trying. I saw that, and it's interesting you mentioned that, because when I saw that, I thought of it as a negative, but it could actually, you're right, it could be a positive. For sure. Okay, let's put some of our excess stone away. Now, do we have lots of frame glass trapdoors? We do. Yeah, let's surround it in glass. There's no need to, but I think it looks cool. let's get out our andesite casing here. And I think we will definitely put some framed trapdoors on top of this stuff, just so it looks a little more neat and tidy. Neat and tidy is cool. So cool that you could just use the same andesite casing over and over and over again to just cover up this stuff. Thought I saw something over there. Okay, I mean, really, that's basically it. Let's get some frame trapdoors and a frame door. We are going to need to make more of these. Should really teach it how to make this. Yeah, we should teach it how to make this. So we'll get this pattern. Just kind of get things organized here. Then we need frame slabs to make that. And then we need frame cubes to make the frame slab, which is sticks and planks. Good. Substitutions are disabled, as I would like them to be. Alright, so the one that's going to make the frame cubes is going to go there. Then the frame slabs. Frame trapdoors. Again, you want to keep them separated so they end up, so you can have parallel processing going on. Alright, let's get 100. Now, one thing I need to work on is, you can see what's slowing this down is whatever crafter that I have working on making planks from logs. I probably only have one crafter, but I think if you surround the pattern terminal with multiple molecular chambers, it'll actually work on them in parallel. So you could craft like 6 at once or something. On the other stream, you heard 2 notification sounds when you typed in chat, but you only hear 1 now. You know, I wonder if maybe I had my I use utility to play the sound when someone chats, so I make sure I don't miss it, and it runs in the browser. I might have had more than 1 running. I'm glad that it's not happening today. All right, so we got these, and I like to put these on top of the belts here, just so we don't end up on top of them and get all messed up. Here we can't cover those belts. I guess maybe we can't really cover any more of the belts. And I guess we'll use the andesite casing texture for these. These frame blocks are just so great. You know, I think this shouldn't be stone. I think it should be the andesite casings. Ooh, I just had a crazy idea, chat. What if we did the copper casings? I'm gonna get more of these copper casings, I think. I think it might look cool. Oh yeah, I like that. Do you like that, chat? I like it. What do you use for lighting? Mainly I've been using the ability on this Silence Gear Paxel. It has a glowstone tip, which gives it the What is it? Oh, it's not listed on here. Ah, refractive ability. So I can right click it to use a little bit of durability and put down a phantom light. And these just last forever. Other lighting that I'm using, and I'll probably put this in, you know, to finish the room, is I really like this stuff. The edge lights. They're just very inobtrusive and they put out a good amount of light. So I'll probably set those up in here. Oh, I wish. Let's replace that too. It's okay. it's a thing that we did together. Okay, that looks a little bit more finished for sure. I like it. Like it. We did just, you know, a little bit of decoration. Yeah, that works for me. You know what I wish you could do? I wish you could dye chests. Alright, so now I think we need some covers. Andesite casing ones are there. And I think we probably need some more anchors. I'm not going to use gold for that. I'm going to use iron. Let's get as many of these as I can get. I don't need that many. Do you have the max tier jetpack? It won't slowly hover down. I have a pretty high tier. I don't think it is the max. Let's take a look. We've got a tier 4, and then we could go to the emerald. But you know, that might be worth doing. 1 second. Yeah, that might be worth doing, because that is annoying when that happens, for sure. All right, and I guess we'll put this here. Here. This stuff is great. Cover up all this like ugly wire. It's not ugly. I actually think that cable looks really cool, but yeah, we're still gonna cover it up. All right, that's that. So really, all we have to do is start putting. You know, I wonder something, because when we. All right, let's do it. Let's make some. So clay. But actually, let me put some of this stuff away. And by some of it, I mean all of it. These things we want to keep on us. All right, let's things that we're going to put in as patterns we're going to put here. So this comes from the bulk washing. This is the system that we made. And actually, we could wash the crushed raw copper. And if we look at the uses on fan behind flowing water, these are all of the things that we can wash. So we have clay balls. We can make black concrete. I know that's used in a couple of recipes. Red sand, I'm not gonna... Oh, definitely nether quartz from soul sand. I don't care about that. Packed ice from regular ice, definitely. Oh, look at that. You can make tortillas from corn. Yeah, let's add that one too. Make us some tacos and stuff. Dough, absolutely. I guess if we really want flint, I don't think we need to waste the pattern on that, though, to be perfectly honest. What's that? White wool. Oh, you can convert colored wool to just uncolored wool. Blackboard. Oh, that would be neat. You can make obsidian from magma blocks. That might be something to do, because I'm pretty sure that you can make magma blocks from magma creams. Yeah. So essentially 4 magma creams would give us obsidian. I don't know. I'm probably not going to do that one. A, we have a lot of obsidian. B, I don't see a lot of use for that. All right, so now we'll go to our pattern maker. And our first pattern is going to be dough. Now we will need to add something for the wheat flour. In fact, let me just see, is there anything we can make this with besides we could set up a millstone, so we'll do that next, I guess. What do I eat in Minecraft? I have the best food ever for this mod pack. Actually, no, I take that back. It isn't the best food ever, but we're gonna make it the best food. I have the everlasting beef, which I found in a loot chest, and basically you could just eat this over and over. Which is awesome. So we're gonna take this over here and we're gonna smelt it, because somebody on the Discord told me that if you smelt it, you'll end up with everlasting steak, which is even better than everlasting beef. Hopefully it won't just turn into regular beef, because that would be sad emoji. Yeah, eternal steak. Nice. All right, so if I come here now, I have this feeding upgrade, which I thoroughly recommend. Also, I'm gonna have to set the filter here again. If you didn't know, you can set memory filters for stuff in your backpack, so that whatever the item is in that slot, it'll always go to that slot, and other things won't be able to go in that same slot. There we go. Now it's locked in. So now I'll be eating the eternal steak. So I don't have a need to like do cooking or whatever. I just do it because it's cool. You know what we do need is we need more patterns. Let's get those cooking. All right, so we're continuing to work on this. We have our dough. We'll go ahead and do the tortilla. Now this one I'm going to allow it to do substitution, because there's a couple different types of corn. And I want it to be smart to just pull whatever one we happen to have. Oh. I don't know what that means. I think that's fine. Now we have ice. You know what? I think this pattern might not be right. I'm going to redo that pattern. I think I did it wrong. I think I needed to select it from here. Yeah, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what type of corn it is. Is there another? Oh, I guess this one is probably doesn't need to be told to.
Oh my God, it's corn.
What is that? What is that from? That's wild. See, I knew setting up the blurb would be a good idea. All right, we have what? We have ice, okay, and let's do quartz. Now, I'm going to take off gold nugget from this recipe, because I don't want it to try to make gold nuggets by making soul sand. And then black concrete. There we go. And while we're at it, we'll teach it how to make concrete. Substitutions. Yeah, I'll have substitutions enabled for that one. And now black dye. Probably this. All right, and we already have clay, right? No, we don't. Got to get clay going. Oh, is that a... Hang on a second. Oh, no! All right, we need to fix this because it's gonna... If we just put the recipe in like this, it's gonna think that 1 sand equals 1 clay, which isn't true. On average, 4 sand will equal 1 clay. So... I might have to redo a couple of these, actually. So let me take out 3 more sand. I'll show you how you can do this to change it to be 4. And I put that on there, and now that changes it to 4. So 4 sand equals 1 clay. And then that should be good. And I gotta check. This one is probably... What is that? Yeah, we got to do the same thing for this one as well. This one is a 12% chance. So I'll probably tell it 10 soul sand will give it 4 of those. And again, we're going to take the gold out of there. All right, hang on a second. So 9, if we add 9 more to it, that'll be 10. All right, let me just see if any of these others are lossy. I don't think the other recipes are lossy in any way. Yeah, they're not. So we just delete these 2 recipes that are no bueno. All right, so here, oh, that doesn't go inside here. And that does not go in here. There we go. I guess we'll kind of split these up. Lurking, gonna play some games with Jay. Oh, great. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Say hello to Jay. All right. So yeah, now what do we have here that we could, well, we could request some black concrete. We had 7 already, but let's just pretend like we don't have any. And I would like 13 to have around 20. Oh, we have to put, okay, we gotta put the recipe for the concrete into the system before it knows how to do that completely. And black dye. Okay. Excuse me. Black concrete. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 3. There it goes. So it made the concrete and shoot it through here. It made the concrete powder and shoot it through here to make the actual concrete. It sucked up and then back into the system. And if we come in here, now we got 3 for a total of 10. Let's Zynga. Oh, 90. Ooh, well, you know what that means, chat. That deserves something a little bit special. You know what time it is.
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Oh yeah.
And I'll put it in a pancake. Making pancakes.
Don't think people will look at you weird if you dance right now.
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Making pancakes.
I got hover mode on. That's more like. That's a New York remix, guys. That song is only played on special occasion. Thank you so much for the 90 subscribers. I appreciate it. All right. That's cool. 10 more. 10 more. All right. Now, we're not done, chat. We need to probably, you know what? We're going to have to... Oh my gosh. I always like to check if he by any chance has anything good. He does not. And you made me broke my place. Made me break my place, rather. Alright, we are probably gonna have to make more crushing wheels. So, crushing wheels. I think it's andesite, alloy planks, and a piece of andesite in the middle. Yeah, I think I know how to do this. Yeah, we're gonna definitely make 100 of those. What kind of planks do we got handy? Rip. That's right. We'll use our lonely 4 oak planks. Stone. That's enough to make 1 set of crushing wheels for sure. Not cobblestone, like actual stone is what we need. You know, let's just be weird and use diorite for this. Okay, so we have diorite. What else did I say? Stone in the middle, 4 planks. Actually, I think that's the recipe. It's actually, you know, it's quite a milestone to be able to make these crushing wheels. But it, you know, because you have to have these. So these are going to go round the outside, round the outside. Goes in the corners too. Then we have boop, boop, boop. Those are noisy villagers. And then it should start. I might have to press the button. This crafter runs very slowly. I should really put a motor on it. Because this is going to be painful. But when it's done, the finished crushing wheel will come out over there. This is like, when I set this up, I was like so poor. Like, I'm running it off of, I think it's a couple of water. No, it's just 1 single water wheel. But I'm using the gears to slow down the speed of the rotation so that it can drive all of these crafters at once. Have you made an auto wood farm? In a way, yes. Yes. There's my auto wood farm. It's the botany pot. Actually, my first power setup uses very similar mechanic. This is my early power, is charcoal into an emerald generator, then later I added the netherite furnace with the generator augment. This, by the way, this is great for early power, but how do I get the charcoal, you ask? Well, let me show you something. We have 64 botany pots growing spruce trees as quickly as they can. Everything but the logs gets tossed into lava, and then the logs get fed into here where they are cooked up into charcoal. If the system is already full like it is, fortunately the charcoal has to be deleted because otherwise it'll pile up in the world and cause lag. But yeah, this just generates a ridiculous amount of charcoal. And before I got like reactors and such, this was more than enough for my power needs. So yeah, check that out. That's what I usually recommend to people. Your first power system, maybe do something like that. And then your second power system, I definitely recommend these reactors from the Power mod. All right, our crushing wheel should be done. I'm kind of thinking we'll overbuild this again. So let's make, you know what? If we're going to overbuild things, chat, let's just overbuild them. You know? We're going to need a motor, which we do have one. And we're going to need a gate. I suspect a hardened gate will work for this. And you know what we don't need? We don't need any of this stuff. So now I can use this room for something more useful. We can just put the motor right here. Make that go maximum speedage. And we just put some power on it. Now, wait till you see how much faster this is. But first, I'm going to get the stuff. So we need alloy. I'm going to go ahead and have it make more. I feel like we're going to need it. There. All right, and then we need some planks. Yeah, we can just get planks, and we have andesite, so we have everything we need. Yeah, this is my wood farm. Honestly, with the botany pots, there's really no reason to build a larger wood farm. These work really quick, and if you need even more wood, you can do more than these. I'm gonna actually take these wither roses out of here because we're gonna be using those for black dye. I need to hook all these chests into my system. That is probably something I'll do later. Not now. All right, and boop, and then we want to get our andesite right here. That's andesite. Okay, now we have everything that we need. We go all the way around the outside with andesite alloy, andesite alloy, andesite alloy. Then we have some lovely little planks. Then we have that. Now, watch how much quicker that goes. That's a little better, eh, chat? Yeah, when you get to the point in the game where you can run things at 256 speed, things get much better. I'm just gonna make an extra one. We don't really need an extra one more, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. There. That is a lot. That's 4 sets. I'm gonna only use 3 sets. And I think we might. Oh no, what happened? I guess we'll do it over here. Actually, I kind of would like to do it over in this corner, to be honest. So we have to decide, like, do we want to do this vertically? Right? Like that? I wonder if you put these side by side like this, if you can run it on the outsides too. I wonder if that'll work. It might. Or we could do it horizontally and have belts. I think although this looks really cool, only problem is if you do the belt thing, it's like, nope, that's not. Oh my god, why do you keep doing that to me? I mean, we could have it where, you know, we just have. Actually, let me. Why is it not instant break? Let's move it out one more. Now let's do that much for now. Because I'm not sure if this is going to work. So we're going to need our create stuff. We will absolutely need a bunch of shafts. Only let me pull out 32 at a time for some reason. We need belts. We will need the tunnels to do the splitting like we saw before. We might need funnels. Might just need regular andesite funnels. I'm guessing we probably will need gearboxes. We might need those. We're gonna need motors. We're gonna need probably 6 motors. For some reason it's not showing me motors. We can watch this build the motors over here. Hello, computer. What are you doing? Oh, it's doing it! It's doing the thing! There we go, that's one. See, I knew I would need a lot of motors to do all this stuff. That's why I bothered to set this automated thing up. Have you made it? Oh wait, go the outside. I just use a thermo generator by Powell with a sink from Cooking for Blockheads. It has infinite water. Is that like a steam generator, or you have to give it water to cool it off? Is that the one where you put it on top of lava? Because I think I've used that. I didn't have great results with it. All right, so we want a line of shafts across here. And then we're gonna want a line of shafts across here. And you can extend shafts. Uh-oh. We got a blood moon, boys. Yep, okay. Nice. All right, we're gonna see. So we're gonna actually run the belt. Oh, it doesn't want to go through there? Oh, does it need to go lower? It might need to go lower. That's annoying. That's okay, though, I guess. Oh, look, I had like a hole under there. You could have bad guys under there, chat. What is down here? Ooh, that's scary. We better do something about that, chat. Or all the mobs come after us. We don't want mobs to come after us, chat. My base, the mountain that my base is built into, is just riddled. Absolutely riddled with caves. So it's a hazard of where I chose to build, unfortunately. We could maybe have the shaft start here, actually. Let's do it. So that will connect. Honestly, we only need to power one side of this belt. Whatever, it's fine. Okay. Guess we should put the motors on from the bottom. Get down one more level. Need to get our motors. Go. Alright, so every other one we want to go clockwise. So this one will go clockwise. And this one will go clockwise. Oh, oh, I messed that up. I guess this one will go counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. Okay. And actually, maybe we'll have our input in the front. Let me think about this. Yeah. Oh, but no, it'll have to go here because we want it to split. Let me think about this. Actually, if it's going to go for the front... Ooh. I don't know. The way this is with going every other one, I don't know if there's an easy way we can split this, though, to be honest. Because the tunnels have to be adjacent. Let me think about this. I don't know. I don't know how we could do that. We could simply use I guess we'll have to use pipes. I kind of wanted to use you know, the create mod to do this, but I think in this particular instance it's best to use pipes to split it. So this will still be the input, and we will get those pipes. Like that, we're gonna have to make more. All right, we got that. We are gonna need an advanced. Actually, I would like to go ahead and use the ultimate upgrade. And we're gonna need a barrel. I'll have to get back underneath here. All right, so pipe can go there. Pipe can go there. Pipe can go there, and pipe can go there. And then it will extract from there. We do need to turn it off at that point. There we go. We don't want it to connect there, and we want it to extract. And we talked about round robin. This is another case where we want to use round robin so that it'll split up the inputs evenly across all of these. And the only other thing that we need to do, I think we'll just put a Starbuncle wheel on here because it doesn't need to go fast. We're not Sonic the Hedgehog yet. Let's go, even going the correct direction. There we go. So let's test it. Let's get a stack of cobble. We'll just see if it works. Well, it would if they had any power. All right, we're gonna need some gates. I have starter gates. I don't know if starter gates can provide enough power. We just try it. Guess we'll find out, right? We get to find out, I think. Well, for that one, it's not an easy place. I guess we put on the side. Now, these should be, they are going in towards each other. That's good. Let's get another. Oh, wow. This does work. It's picking them all up with my magnet. What? I don't even have my magnet on. Is that my magnet? I had an extra magnet. Did I put it in my bubble slot? It's really acting like I have a magnet. Oh, I gotta be honest here. No, I do not have a magnet. Okay, my magnet was in fact on. All right, let's just see. It looks like it's working. I really don't like how it's just going towards me like this. Don't understand why that would be. We're gonna put a demagnetization coil here. Oh, it's coming from behind. Okay, it's the process stuff. Actually these, okay, so in between here, which is really interesting. So these two are doing it. I guess I would have to put one here and one over there, which we could do that for sure. I don't know if I don't know if I can put one here. I don't think it's gonna let me. Yeah, because of where that power is. Wait, these? Oh yeah, you gotta skip a spot, and then you need to place the block in exactly the wrong place. That's what you want to try to do if possible, champ. Okay. So this is going clockwise, so this one here should go counterclockwise. And this, let's just double check. No. That is so annoying. This is going counterclockwise, so this one should go clockwise. And we need one more gate. Oh. I think I can still make this work. Oh, but this carbuncle wheel cannot be there. Put it here though. Oh, it's gonna be mad because those blocks are in the way. Oh, but now that's going the wrong way. Carbuncle! You did me dirty. There we go. Now there's a lot more activity happening. All right, we need to wire up to this other place. Not there. But I think Alright, which are the ones that are not doing anything? This. So every other belt is not doing anything. That belt is doing something. This belt is not. That belt is doing something. This belt is not. That should be better. We're getting... I'm gonna take the belts off that aren't, you know, being used for anything. You know, because reasons. Okay. I think that's good. I mean, that is good. Kind of make it a little bit safer. Possible. If you walk into these crushing wheels, you will have a bad time. Okay, and then, all right, we'll have to get, okay, so now we need something to collect all the stuffs. No, that cannot go there. We can build this up one block first. All right, so barrel, block, barrel. Wait, is that right? No, wait, that's correct. There's the barrel. Well, I can't have them facing every which way. Just can't. How come there were B blocks in between those? Oh, there should be, because that's how many blocks there should be in between them. Okay. I keep saying okay over and over, chat. What's up with that? There. Yeah, we're gonna have to finish up this stream pretty soon, though. It's getting late. Getting so late, chat. All right. So, yeah. So we'll need to collect from all the barrels. Okay, we don't want it to do that. We want to set these to extract also. And I guess we should probably put advanced upgrades in here just so that they operate faster than normal. All right, so that's going to put all the outputs down in here. Now, how do things get into the barrels? Well, I'm glad you asked. These handy dandy. I'm going to just check. Facing. Okay, we need to shift click them on. They face into the barrels. Okay. This is the largest crushing operation I've ever, set up. Oh boy. We dumped everything out here. Is it fast? Oh, that's right. We need some advanced upgrades. I mean, 4 will do for now. Let's start at making some more though. A little overbuilt, but I think when you get to this stage, you're better off overbuilding, if not making it so that you can easily. There's a concept called tileable, and the idea there is that it's a modular design that you can add to. Either you can build up or you can build to the side and just add. You can just enlarge whatever your farm is any which way that you would need to enlarge it. So later, when your needs become more pressing and you need more things to be farmed up, hither and yon, you can simply do that with little or no fuss. Perhaps a little bit of actual. Let's close that off. All right, so that is where we're going to put our importer. Now we are going to have to run some cabling over here. I'm trying to think like what is going to be the best. Probably the easiest would be to simply carry this wire through. So I think that is what I'm going to do. We'll have to probably manufacture. Oh no, I have 35. It's not bad. Oops. Let's get more of it too. Oh, no string. Do you not know how to make string? Or are you simply out? You do not know how to make string. I don't want to put that there. I'll put that there. Let's see. Do you have flax? Oh yeah, you have flax. Well, actually, I think if we put this through the crushing wheel, we get a better return here. Yeah, so we get 1 piece of string and a 25% chance of 2 string plus seeds, which we don't care about. So we could tell it that for 4 flax, you get 6 back. And we will take that out of the recipe. Oh, we still have to run the cable over there. Well, let's see if we have enough cable. I kind of have a feeling that we do not. Oh, how did we get so far in the wall here? We're back out in the stupid cave again. Spider nest biome, chat. Okay, well that's all she wrote. Oh, but we can manually make some. Should be making a bunch of string. Making it quickly and swiftly, so we might enjoy. Sort of. That's pretty quick. You know, I think a disadvantage of how we are sending this through is that it's not putting us, you know, like a stack at a time. It's sending them one by one, which, you know, which does actually slow it down. I'll have to think if there's a way to use create to split it but have them be separated like this. I mean, I guess... Hang on a second here. I guess, like... Like, okay, what if you did this? I think this is the way that you would want to do this. This one goes all the way over here. That actually might work. I mean, I honestly, I think it should work. So then in this scenario, you have those there. But actually this would need to go out. I think there's a way to extend it, but I put that in my offhand. Huh, I've really messed it up. Nope, that just breaks it. That's not what we want to do at all. I mean, I guess I could just replace the belts. And then like that. Yeah, we could just replace the belts. Hey, big game Big time Gene Wilder. I love that name. I love Gene Wilder. Do you know about the Minecraft YouTube? Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good name, sir. That'll be your... That doesn't sound like a real name. With all due apologies to Barry if that turns out to indeed be their name. Trying not to kill myself. There we go. And then finally... Oh, my magnet won't work because I've got the demagnetizer. Okay, so now... Oh, nope, that's wrong. Nope, that is not what I want you to do. My God, will you stop? I don't want you to do that. I want you to ignore that there's another item there. Thank you very much. Wait, what? What is the problem here? Nah, he's real. All right, buddy. You got yourself a timeout. As soon as I figure out how to do that. That's not... Gotta keep it family friendly, buddy. Alright, so actually, in a way, I've kind of messed this up already. Oh no, no I haven't. No, I haven't. Well, that was terrible. I give myself an F+ for that. Alright, so now, if we take, not funnels, tunnels, and remember, it's going to be set to split by default, and this will split it up across all three. I think even better than the pipes we're doing. So we are going to go collect our stuff which fell down here. And take all that out because we don't need it. I'm probably going to move this because it's in a weird place now. And the input chest will go right here. And we will, it might need to go a little farther back. Well, I guess we'll see. Alright, so now we need to power these. So I'm thinking another Starbuncle wheel. We could do a motor. I guess we're gonna do a motor. Do I even have motors? I need to make more. Alright, we'll have to make more motors. Any minute. What's it working on? It is working on brass. Oh, we should think about automating plates too. There we go. There's our first motor going in now. Okay, let's get our motor out. I mean, this can go a little faster, I think. Now let's slow it down. Let's go to 16. And we want it to go clockwise. And we need another gate. I am completing the grinding factory. I just redid it a little bit so it uses create to split up the stacks, because I think it'll actually end up being faster this way. Why did I do counterclockwise? That's so dumb. Wait. I don't know. Is it like on it backwards? I don't know. All right, so now if I get some flax. Wow, we're low on flax. And I put the flax in here. It come through there. Should get split. Third of it goes there. I think I do want to speed up these belts. Third of it goes there. Yeah, we want to speed up these belts. So it goes a little bit faster. Honestly, why don't we just have it go max speed? Why not? All right, so we do still need to make a system to, you know, with the patterns and such. But first we need to make some cable. That's like how we came to this whole little diversion here. I still don't have enough string. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go get some more flax. Just the flax, man. I may actually... Oh, that's not flax. I may actually want to be set up a system to do this. I do not want seeds. Alright, I'm gonna just dump all this on the floor and then I'll shoot it into my system. Which one do you think is better, refined storage or applied energistics? I think for somebody trying it, you know, when they haven't had as much experience with it, I would definitely recommend refined storage. Although if you're playing on a server with a number of people, applied energistics will be better, but it is very, very unfriendly to new players. it's unfriendly to old players like me too. But I think it ultimately has more power and flexibility, but you know, there's kind of a price you pay for that. All right, so now we should be able to see this. Yes, look at that. I love create. Look how fast, and it's sending whole stacks this time, so it can crush a whole stack of flax instead of one by one. So this should be a lot faster. If we come down here and we can just watch, look at that. We can just watch it all roll in. We'll need to put this away. Now we should be able to get our cable we need. A little bit annoying that. I guess I'll put my magnet up there. Nice. Really annoying that the wireless system can only do 32 at a time. Ugh. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's go tell it to make the cable. Finally, you better do it. Wait, nope, not like that. 4. Holy string. Holy string, Batman. Yes, indeed. Honestly, this cable might be a little bit overkill. What is it doing? I think it's probably making wool. Yeah. It's a complicated recipe. It still hasn't made its first piece yet. But it's got to craft wool from the string, and then it needs to craft covered cable from the Fluix cable, which it needs to have Fluix cable. And then it needs to make it into... Where does it make it into dense smart cable? ME dense smart cable. Yeah, then it makes it... Oh. That makes it dense cable, then smart cable, then live color cable. It's like a whole thing it's doing. But we should very rapidly get our 40 out of it. Come on. Yeah, this is a lengthy craft. Because each of these big pieces of cable takes 4 of the smaller piece of cable, and each of the smaller cable takes 4 of the basic cable plus wool. Minecraft electrician of sorts. That's right, you gotta wire everything up. This is as close as I get to home improvement, chat. This is as close as I get. Yeah. Okay, now it's making all that and getting dense smart cable, and then it'll color it, and we should be good to go. There, we got 16. Let's start putting down the 20 that, or 24 that we have, and go from there. Let me just see like where we want to break in here. Maybe actually right around here. I think so. Oh, well, we didn't need all that. Now we need more of this cable. 8 is not going to cut it. Probably making glass. Yeah. Gotta make a bunch of glass for this stuff. And that should get us started. Where is the barrel? The barrel is right there. Alright, so we're gonna need importer. This up. Hopefully no mobs will come to investigate what I'm doing, because that's an open cave system right there. It's decently lit up, but not 100% lit up. We need one more piece right there. And of course we need to get our acceleration cards out. Oh look, it's like it had it just all ready for us already. Chat. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll import things very quickly. Good. And now we just need to run the cable for the input side of it. So I think we want to be over here somewhere. We want to be underneath there. Now this one, I think again, we probably want to have 2 again. So let's get more cable. I feel like we might need it. We got quite a long run to do. Let's get a little bit more of that. And let's get the providers, pattern providers. We have them. We've got a couple. That's good. I think what I'll do is I'll put one here and put one there, and can just connect these both with one single piece of cable. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, darn it. Stop that. I'm gonna do that insta break trick that Super was telling us about. Anti insta break trick, I should say. Okay, that should be good. Device online, device online. Okay, so now I think it's just a matter of, first of all, let's get some blocks to close up this area. I could use andesite, but I guess I'll just use stone. And you know what? We're gonna get, oops, wrong button. We're gonna get our building gadget. That's what it will be called. Okay, I want to throw that away. Thank you very much. Please and thank you. Should be fairly quick with this thing. Please, I've said it before, I'll say it again. These building gadgets are great. Really make that sort of thing much easier. That would have taken probably 20 minutes. All right, just put a little bit more light up in here, and I think that's good. I think it's just a matter of putting the patterns in it, to be honest. And maybe making it look a little prettier. All right, so we do have a pattern for string, so we can put that in there. And we should, well, we'll have to create all the patterns that we're going to need. Oops. Let me first clear out my inventory here. It's a terrible mess, chat. There's no call for a mess like this. All right. Where are the patterns that I made? We crafted a bunch of there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so let's take this other stuff out that we already made patterns for, because we don't really need it here. Ooh, the first thing that we need, take that off. First thing that we are going to need to add a pattern for is wheat flour. And wheat flour is 1 wheat and a 25% chance of 2. So for 4 wheat, we should get 6. Now, I don't know if we have any. Oh, we do have a bit of flour in the system. 2, 3. You could also do large spider gate pearl for more. Yes. Yeah, isn't that gate mod super cool? I think it's really cool. I'm gonna take seeds off of this. What did I say? 4? 1, 2, 3. And again, the reason we have to do it this way is because the excess ones is just a chance. It's not a guarantee that you're gonna get those. All right, and we'll look at the uses on this, and then we'll look at the uses on the crushing wheel. Oh yeah, crimsite, you can create iron out of it. What is this? Calorite. Okay, there's like a lot of modded stuff in here. We could teach it how to make the how to like actually crush the ores. I think I'm gonna hold off on that because I think there's actually better ways that we could process it. That one, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. What if we don't actually have any recipes we care about besides string? That'll be so sad, chat. You can convert wool into string. You can convert diorite into nether quartz at a 4:1 ratio. We should get this for other things. Cinder flowers is used in some other recipes. So 2 will give you 3 cinder flower on average. Is it gonna let me? Okay, 2. And I need another piece of netherrack. Okay, that's one more. And we'll look at the uses of the crushing wheel. I'm just going to add it here. We'll just quickly see if there's any other ones that we need to do. Can do horse armor and grind that up. What is that? Oh yeah, and you can get from tough, you can get all of these resources. We did that mechanism a lot in Sky Vaults because zinc was very, very rare. So gravel will give us all of this. I don't think I'm going to make that recipe. I'm making sand a different way. I have a sag mill for that. What is that? Moon cheese. I want to get some moon cheese. Yeah, I don't think that one. You know, honestly, this might have been kind of a waste. I guess, you know, I have to think about, you know, maybe adding these processing recipes because we can like fully process the ore, well, some of the ores, you know, grind them up into the crushed ore and then process them through the wash station. And from this, not only do you get iron, but you also get iron nuggets, but you also get redstone, which is nice. This is from Great Crafts, I guess. Do that one also. Rip. What happened? What are we ripping? A lot of these are kind of duplicates. The other cool thing when you process ores for this is you get these nuggets of experience. And there's a mod in here that allows you to work with enchantments with creates. Oh, and also there's a mod in here where you can like basically automatically mine stuff out of thin air in the ground. Pretty cool. I did find a redstone vein. Oh, you might said it might have been a waste. Yeah, but you know, it was fun to like figure it out, even if it ends up being kind of wasteful. Okay, so this one I think we're gonna want to add because we need this for one of the other recipes. So, I think we'll tell it that for 2 obsidian, we will get. We'll just say obsidian will give us a powdered obsidian. I think that's close enough. Even though we sometimes get the obsidian back. And we had one for diamond dust. And we'll just double check one more time that we don't have some others. I'll go from the back this time. Actually, you know, the dyes, we might want to, yeah, I think I'm actually going to put, I'm going to do this recipe for sure. Did we put that in? Yeah. We can get bone meal. We can get blue dye. And we can get black dye. I think that's probably all the dyes I'll do. Yeah, for now, I think. But yeah, this is to be another useful thing, is to get the dyes. I think I already have a recipe for that one, so I'm not going to worry about it. Convert andesite into cobblestone. I'm not sure why we would want to do that, but we can do it. Oh, calcite can be made into bone meal. That's interesting. All right, I think we're done with those recipes. So now let's plug them in. So first, wither rose in the crushing wheel. So we get 2 black dye and 10% of another one. So I'm just going to tell it one of these gives you 2 black dye. There we go. I just right click once to take away one. Okay, that's that recipe. Take that off our list. And then the lapis. Or no, I have to do uses on it. Yeah, again, we're gonna just tell it 1 lapis gives 2 blue dyes. Right click once to take away one of the outputs there. Okay, and we want the bone meal. Now this one, there's a 10% chance of gray. So I think I'll tell it 10 gives you 20 white and 1 gray. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Oh. I hope I have white dye. There we go. How many achievements have we done yet? You know, I'll be honest, I have not been paying attention to achievements. Is there a way you could see the total number of achievements? Okay, so this is 2. I'm just going to tell it that this is 2 lime dye. Because lime is actually something I use a fair bit. All right, I think that's good. So we'll put these patterns in. Actually, they all fit in the one pattern, but we do have the other one down there that we could put more in. And so let's request some black dye. So black dye. I already had a bunch, but I'll say, you know what, sir, give me 100 more black. Okay, so that, yep, it's sending the roses in, it's splitting them up, and they are going to be ground up. And then the resulting black dye should be coming back into the system. There it goes. It's pretty quick too, which is what we hoped by overbuilding this thing. So that's really the key, is you keep automating more things and get to the point where, you know, things are basically entirely automated. Ooh, it's a blue moon. Blue, 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 blue moon. Dip, 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 dip. I get a little song. Get a little song and dance, chat. Part of your fee. All right, I'll have to think how I want to pretty this up, but yeah, cool. So today we got the wash plant done and we got the crushing wheels. The more basic pieces of automation that we probably want to get going is, one, we will want a what it's called a bulk haunting setup. So I look at the uses of soul sand. There, this is a bulk haunting. So you have a block of soul fire that you blow over, and it can convert, for example, regular sand into soul sand, and that gives us unlimited nether quartz and actually unlimited gold in a way too. So yeah, we're definitely gonna want to get that set up. Another thing that we're gonna want to do, also with the encased fan, I think another thing we want to do is go ahead and set a bulk smoking setup, because as opposed to bulk blasting, this is smoking, so this is mainly for food, but it is also used, so then we could actually cook our raw tortillas into actual tortillas. It's also used, oh look, you could make ink with that, or no, molasses. What's the best way to ore gen? You use digital miner as a start ore gen, but you don't know other ways. So I think you have a couple of options. So one really kind of new option, which I haven't played around yet, is create excavation. I'll show you it. So it has this drilling machine and fluid well extractors. The drilling machine, I wouldn't necessarily call this early game, because you're going to need crushing wheels, you're going to need access to brass, although brass is pretty easy to get in this pack. And then you need to find where the ore is, and for that you use the ore vein finder. Basically you fly around the world, each chunk has a chance of having a certain type of ore in it. Then you make some drill bits, and basically, like, I found a chunk that had redstone in it. So if I set up this machine in that chunk, it'll be able to extract an unlimited amount of redstone right out of it using create, which is pretty neat. Also, there is a quarry mod. That's what I've been using. I think it's early game. Honestly, what I do is I make a hammer from silenced gems and just, mine manually. But when you get enough resources, you can definitely look at the quarry mod. It does have this solid fuel quarry, which runs on coal. It is ridiculously slow. I would say it's not worth it. The next better quarry is the Quarry Plus. It's not terrible. You see what it requires there. You have to have power for this. It'll eat a lot of power. It's still pretty slow, particularly if you tell it to mine a big area. The one that I think is the most worthwhile, which is definitely not early game, is the Chunk Destroyer. And that's what I started doing. Obviously, you need the Dragon Head, you need Nether Stars, and you need all these other resources, including 3 Quarry Pluses and 2 Quarry Pump modules. Oh, angry face, yeah. But yeah, I mean, that was kind of the how I did it for early game. I just mined manually, and frankly, you go down in the caves with a good pick. A great material to make your stuff out of early game is either emerald or what's the word I'm gonna say, is compressed iron, which you can find in a lot of loot chests. It has really good durability. Obsidian is really good for durability, although it's slow. And I'll show you the hammer that I used during the early days. It's called Bashi. This one's made, I think, mainly out of emerald. Oh, and you can see the durability is about 2500. And these mine a 3x3, which is what makes them, you know, good, I think, for early game worrying. Also, if you hold shift, it'll just mine one block. But let me go to an area where I'm not going to immediately break into a cave. There, so you can mine a nice 3x3 with that, which I think is good. It's pretty fast. That's what that's what I would do early game. I think there's also mining gadget in here. This is a very OP mod. There's a Mark 1 and a Mark 2, and there is a Mark 3. Even the Mark 1 is pretty good. It's not super expensive, just a little bit of diamonds, lapis, and redstone. And then you can put upgrades in it. You will need the modification table to put in your upgrades. And the upgrades are things like Silk Touch. You can have a void built into it. You can add a magnet. You can upgrade it to a 3x3. You can make it automatically place torches. You can make it automatically freeze lava and water. You can add fortune, efficiency, range, all of that. And it's basically a laser that shoots out to a pretty good distance and just mines things and puts them in your inventory. It's pretty sweet. Always play a 1 point. And secondly, Francisco, welcome. Welcome. I appreciate you stopping in. There you go. You're getting the yaya. You always play 1.12 mod packs. First time playing 1.16++. You don't know Silence Gear, Create, or that kind of mods. Ah, okay. Yeah, Silence Gear. Well, now Silence Gear has been around since the 1.12 days, like maybe the tail end of it. Original, it was called Silence Gems, and then he split it up to Silent is the guy who makes the mod. Then he split it up to Silence Gear and Silence Gems. I haven't seen Silent Gems in a pack for a long time. I think that mod may not have been updated. But the idea, let me show you real quick, because it's a little difficult to wrap your head around at first, but once you get the idea, it's really cool. It's similar to Tinker's in a way that you can make your tools out of different materials, and depending on what material you use for your tool, it'll have different characteristics. Like it have better durability, it might have better mining speed, it might do more damage. You might be able to place lights, as I can with my Paxel. And the way that you make your gear is using these templates. Early game, you can make these template boards, which are one-time use. But then later game, when you get access to blue dye and paper, you can make the actual templates. And they're very simple. I'll show you how the Paxel works. So if we look at the recipe for this one takes 6 pieces of blueprint paper and 2 sticks, and the blueprint paper is simply paper and blue dye. And if you look at the uses of it, it's telling me that to make a Paxel, you need the blueprint, you need 6 of it of pretty much any material for the head of it, and then you need a tool rod, which can just be a stick if you want to have the most basic one. So if we come over here, and like I said, you know, emerald is a pretty good one if you can get access to 6 emeralds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 emeralds. And if I put, oh, actually that did not work. Maybe it has to, oh, sorry, 5 emeralds. So then that's a emerald Paxel head. I'm just gonna make it because I've got tons of emeralds and I don't care. And then we can get a stick. So I'm just gonna get a regular stick. You can make sticks out of different things and it will add different capabilities to it, but I'm just gonna use a basic stick for now, just so you see how it works. And now I have an emerald Paxel. And if you hold down control, you can see what its stats are. So you see it's 1500 durability, repair efficiency, don't worry about that right now. Enchantment value, not that important. Pretty good attack damage, basically equivalent to an iron sword. It can harvest up to diamond, which is pretty, yeah, that's what you need when you get started, and some other qualities. You can also hold down shift and see the traits that the emerald and the stick give it. You can see it sometimes takes extra damage because it's brittle. There's a synergy bonus, which you don't really have to worry about. and occasionally takes less damage, and I think that comes from the stick. So yeah, but you get the idea. It's really easy to make your tool, and you can get, you know, your basic tools. What's also cool about it is when your tool takes, oh my gosh, I keep clicking on the wrong thing. You also can make these repair kits. This is a higher tier one, but there are different ones. There's more basic ones that are a lot cheaper. These you can fill up with any material that's of a similar tier to your tool. So like for this tool, I think you could fill it up with emeralds. I think iron might also work. And then if you craft it together with your tool, it'll actually repair it. So if this tool has a little bit of durability loss on it, if I craft it with this, actually this I think might be too high a tier for this, sorry. It's a bad example. So this tool is like got end game material it's made out of, so that's not gonna work. But you know, it would work with the emerald paxel. It just doesn't have any, so it'll just repair it that way. That's another reason why it's cool, is you can repair your tool. So you invest some good materials in a tool and you'll be able to repair it easily. I think is really cool. All right, we had the chunk breaker is disabled in the server. Oh, the chunk destroyer, yeah, I could see how that would be a problem on a server. What's the recommendation for an early one? For a tool, honestly, you're gonna find a whole lot of compressed iron in loot chests when you just search around, and you can even make compressed iron with iron ingots and TNT. So I think that's a great early game material to make your tools out of. It'll be able to mine diamonds, and then when you get better materials, then you can upgrade it. So yeah, I would make a hammer out of compressed iron and use that as my early mining tool. I make my hammer, my sword. You can even make armor out of silence gear. All of my gear is well, no, is it? No, I've converted over. I think I'm not using silent gear for my armor anymore because I've kind of graduated to better stuff. Although, oh wait, no, I take it back. It is. It's made of the endgame, one of the endgame materials, which is Tyrian steel. And then I'm also upgraded it with the mod called Apotheosis, which adds additional, stuff on it. And then also there's bosses you can fight where you get these things that let you upgrade your gear. So this, when you fight this certain boss, you get a monstrous horn, and you can add it to a netherite helmet with a smithing template, and you get the monstrous helm, which is really nice. So yeah, early game mining, I would make a hammer out of compressed iron. Once you get some materials, you can definitely look at the quarry. You can also make a quarry out of create, although it's a little bit involved.
Francisco Osorio, thanks for following.
Hey, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. I forgot that it did that. That's awesome. Yay! We're above 90. You know, when we get to 100 subscribers, we're going to have to do something special. So, I think we only need 9 more now. Unless people unsubscribe, then we're in trouble. But you know what, guys? I appreciate it. I'd love to keep going, but I got to get up early tomorrow. So I'm going to leave it here. Thanks so much. Had a lot of fun automating create. We got the crusher wheel automated. We got the bulk washing station over there automated. And we're going to continue with this. Maybe we'll mess around and try to make a quarry out of create. You know, I have no need for it. I have so much materials from the chunk destroyer, but I don't know. It might be fun to see if we could get it to work. Oh, thanks you too, Nix. Hey, love all the new faces. Thanks for stopping by. I'm planning to stream tomorrow night, like the official stream around 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you're subscribed, you should get a notification. I also will be posting it to Twitter and hopefully scheduling in advance also, so it'll show up in your feed. So thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Take care and bye-bye.